Hey guys, I just woke up. As you can probably tell, I'm about to go on my run. I have been training my endurance on weekends, and today is Sunday. I decided to learn how to run. It's a good thing to know because then you can just exercise wherever you go, wherever you travel. You just put on your pair of shoes and go explore the city. I'm teaching myself. What I'm struggling with right now is that I have the endurance, meaning that I don't get tired when I'm running. Like I can run and then just jump on a bike, but I have not developed my muscles for running yet. Yesterday was the first time that I ran 6 miles and I didn't feel injured after, which is awesome. It means I'm learning. So the plan for today is to run at least 6 miles. What does that mean? That means that I'm gonna try to go more, but I also want to listen to my body. If I mess up my body, then I just can't train the other days. So why would I do that? It's also really, really hot outside. So that's another factor. Yesterday I got extremely sunburned, like really badly. So today I devised this shirt. I cropped it out because I needed to protect my back, but it's so hot. So maybe I should open a factory. I'll see you on the other side. This is the point where it's really good to have someone running with you because I'm really tired and I'm starting to feel my legs a little. What I do is I just pick a different playlist. Usually it's Latin music because I love it. And now I'm just walking it out because my goal for today is not the 6 miles nonstop, which is what I've done 3 times so far. It's to try to get some distance in. So I rather space it out. I did 4 miles nonstop. Now I'm walking a little bit, hoping to do another 4 miles nonstop. That will bring me to 8 miles, which is a new record, but I haven't hit it yet. But now that I said it on camera, I should probably hit it. I'm about to complete 6 miles, which is good. I have been keeping my pace since I started running. However, it is so fucking hot. Oops, it is so hot. I haven't had any water and I've been running for an hour. Another thing to mention is that I haven't eaten anything today. I've had only a coffee with some almond milk and protein powder. Reason being, 2 reasons. Number 1 is I'm teaching my body how to utilize fat as energy source instead of carbs. Basically, your body uses 2 types of energy fuels, either carbs or fats. Carbs are usually what your body goes to first. There's a lot that goes into that. For example, it's not just which one goes first, but what type of exercise you're doing. The point being that if I don't put food in my system, that already means that because I have been on a fasted state, my body doesn't have a lot of carbs in the system. So what is it gonna do? It's gonna burn fats. Also, if you teach your body how to do that, gradually, if you start teaching your body to burn fats instead of carbs, then your body will learn how to do that all the time. You will be burning much more fats than the average person. Second reason that I didn't eat anything is because I do a variation of intermittent fasting. I've been doing that since November. I mean, it's a hype now. A lot of people talk about it and all the benefits. It helps your concentration, it helps your hormone levels, Yes, that is true. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but it is an amazing strategy to cut calories. And I am the type of person who loves munching. I love snacking at night. So it works for me because I save my calories when I'm not a breakfast person. Something that's important to note, it doesn't work for everyone. That's one of the things that I really want to work on as a health coach, because you hear all the time about like you need to have a personalized diet and but to what extent are these nutritionists giving you actual personalized diets? One of the biggest factors in that is like understanding your clients' habits and what their weaknesses are. For example, my weakness are sweets. My weakness are snacking. I love to eat at night. Actually, I really don't like the word weakness. I'll get back to you on that. But that is a strategy that I use. That is a strategy that has worked for me. Again, I don't do it always, and I also don't do it 100% because you're supposed to just have dark coffee, and I have my like milk, and I sometimes have like a cheese. I would say that my calories for breakfast range between 100, and I guess when I eat, it is 300, but still, it's a Quest bar. More on that later. Now I just feel like I'm using vlogging as an excuse to not run. Here's the deal. I just did 8 miles, and towards the end I started to feel like my form was perfect. So I kind of want to continue. I don't know what to do. Bought some Gatorade and a Quest bar, and I'm thinking about what to do. Maybe I'll stop. Just because I feel my legs. Let's stop. I stopped. I can't believe I just did 8 miles. And it was awesome. And towards the end I could have done more, I think. But I started to feel my legs. So now I'm going to stretch. So I'm on my way to grab a cup of coffee. I'm so tired. But the good thing is that my legs are not dying. Just to tell you guys a little bit about what I did after I ran, I had some turkey breasts that I buy at Trader Joe's, feta cheese, some berries, some pistachios, Quest bar, and Halo top. Yes, that is a lot, but I need it. My body needs it. It's fuel. I think that a lot of girls just stick with salad and then they suffer and they're hungry. One of the most important things, like I believe, is to just make sure you eat a little bit of everything so that you don't create this like forbidden category of foods that you just end up craving more. I have no rules as to, like no sweets during the week, only sweets in the weekend. If anything, I have sweets every single day. And it can be unhealthy things, like sometimes I'll have like a Twix. I think that you need to create a schedule for you that works long term. The problem with going on these like quick diets is that you achieve short-term results and then you bounce back. The best thing to do is to do baby steps and be patient. And I know that that's really difficult. You're talking to the most impatient person ever. I'm gonna try to give you guys some tips and tricks as to how to be patient with yourself, how to see results. I'm gonna talk a little bit about progress photos, finding someone for accountability, and also about experimenting with what works for you, what doesn't. I'm excited. So I just got back. Look how beautiful the day is. I'm trying to find a place to sit and talk with you guys. I wanted to share with you guys why I'm doing endurance. I think it's a multifaceted question, multifaceted answer, because there's a couple of reasons. It's not just for goals. It's not just for aesthetics. It's much more than that. Number one, endurance training has helped me set goals. It has helped me get my confidence level up, and it has helped me be proud every day. When you see that you ran that extra mile, I mean, you guys saw me today. I did 8 miles for the first time in my life. It was as if, like I could have done nothing else with my day, and I felt so accomplished. It's like when you do laundry. It's the best feeling in the world. There's a huge psychological play because you feel invincible. You feel like, wait, if I can do 8 miles, why can't I run a marathon? Why can't I do a triathlon? What is stopping me? It's this addiction and this want of doing more and more every time. I promise, once you get into it, you will want to just conquer the world. It's a drug. It's a gateway drug to a lot of things. Number two is about aesthetics. What I'm doing right now is I'm breaking out my trainings where during the week I do strength training, weightlifting. During the weekend, I just do cardio. The bottom line is the following. I get to work different muscles, and I have seen how the muscles that I have created with running, I have seen my legs get firmer. I've seen the results. It's as if the combination between cardio and weight training is like a combination of muscles. So I've definitely felt the difference in only like, what has it been, 3 weeks? It's been 3 weeks since I started doing this. Number 2 is what I was discussing before, which is teaching my body how to burn fat. In doing this fasted extensive cardio, to paint a picture, yesterday I did 10 kilometers running and 50 kilometers biking on one Quest bar. And another thing is that I'm creating huge deficits. Yesterday, I must have burned around 400 in my jog, and then let's say that I burned like 900 doing those 50K. I spent around 1,400, I would say, calories just from exercise. That is huge, because that means that during my day, I'm burning over 3,600 calories. What does that mean? That means that I, that weekend, have created a severe deficit. And what's working is that during the week, I can consume that amount and make up for it, or I can just eat regularly. And again, that just allows me to drop pounds very easily and very strategically, because when you finish these endurance trainings and you like exercise for like 5 hours nonstop, you can eat the world and you're not gonna overfeed. That has completely helped my relationship with food. I'm sure you will find out I have gone through a lot of phases with food. I could write a book. Now I've achieved a relationship with food where food is my fuel. And that is how it should be. By doing this endurance training, by coaching my body to exercise, reach those limits, I'm also teaching my mind, teaching my body to eat because I need it. And that is something that a lot of girls struggle with. All of us. We all struggle with that. I mean, we're surrounded with all these perfect Instagrammers. We're surrounded with these models. And we're surrounded by these myth diets, these juice cleanses. And don't even get me started on juice cleanses. And it just drives me crazy because it is so sad and it's so consuming. I mean, I've been a victim of that. I am a victim of that. My relationship with food has been a journey of like 10 years. Endurance training has been really helpful for me. It has coached me to reach those limits. It has shown me how strong my body can be. It has shown me food is a necessity. You need wholesome food. And I just want to inspire you guys to try it out, because it's also fun if you get a partner, if you get to do it with someone, because you're not doing like these high interval training or these sprints or these like burpees and that sounds so miserable. You're just biking, you're outside and you're with nature. You don't see the time go by, and then you get to fucking have a milkshake. Anyways, those are my 2 cents for today. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer about my experience and more to come.